on the far side of town.
In Idaho, this is how I make money, guys. For all those people out there that say you can't make money, it's because they're not getting reloads. I mean, I guarantee you when I come out here, at least 8 out of 10 times I get a reload. I would say it's been 9 out of 10, but I'm gonna say 8 just to play it safe because I don't want to jinx myself. But here's my reload, okay? Little 28-foot Jayco, taking an Albuquerque, pays almost 1,300 bucks, but that's not what I want to talk about. This is what I want to talk about. I know a lot of us use different places to change our oil, but sometimes we got to get it changed wherever we're at. And I was in Caldwell, Idaho, and I've been looking for a place out here, and Take 5. So if you go to Caldwell, Idaho, and if you're at the Camping World, this is like 2 blocks down from the Camping World. So, but I'll have Robin put the description, or put their address and everything in our description. So you guys that are out here looking for a place to go, they did a great job. Aiden and Jess took care of me today, did a great job. They do oil changes. They'll do differentials. They do antifreeze flushes. There's a bunch of stuff. They got Rotella. A lot of you guys are Rotella guys. But you know what? It was just nice talking to them. They actually became subscribers. So I want to throw a plug out there for them. So you guys, talking about you, Robin will put everything in the description. So you'll see me all summer long. But here's our unit. There's a guy in here looking for his units because I had to drive around for a while before I found mine too. So, but here it is. Everything's checked. Everything's hooked up. Everything's ready to go. Didn't really find any damages or anything, but I'll tell you, this is why I walk around real close, because it looked like somebody over here didn't know how to paint. But I'll put it in my video too, because right here, if you look at it, you can see a paint run right down here. So I took a picture of that. So you guys want to take pictures of stuff like that. I mean, you never know. They might think that I scratched it and then went and touched the paint up myself. So I make sure that I put that in the pictures. But yeah, they did a shitty job painting that. But other than that, the thing looks pretty good. So let's get this thing on the road. Let's go make some money. Because you all know, Mama's not happy if you're not bringing home money. She's gonna be pissed about that one, but let's just have some fun with it. I'm sure you're asking yourself right now, hey William, where's that camper at? Because the camper's gone, right? Yeah, we delivered it. We delivered it in Albuquerque, New Mexico to the big Camping World there, and it's a big operation. So if you ever go there, pull down into service, go all the way down to the service, take a right, go all the way around back where you see the propane tanks, park right there. Go all the way up into the service up front, give them your paperwork, somebody will come out, meet you, make you pull back in the yard somewhere and get you all unhooked. Everybody there did a great job. They even checked my box, no driver damage. Some of the dealers are not doing that now. I still stay on top of that. Even if they don't, I ask them, you know what, and I check it. So what? If I have to, I'll put it on camera that they said there was no driver damage. So do whatever you can to protect yourself. That's as far as I'm gonna go with that subject. They did a great job. If you're wondering where I'm at right now, you know I'm in Colorado, because yesterday when I got done, I was going to Alabama. I was going to Alabama because I want to get this air conditioning setup done on this, because Billy keeps bugging me about it. Yes, Billy. Billy's in Arizona. It's hot there and he wants to know what I'm doing for an air conditioning because he needs to get something set up in his, okay? But everything I need it's in Alabama. So yesterday I text Robin, I said, hey, I'm done. I have enough time left on my clock where I can get to Denver. I said, but if you're not feeling up to it, I'll just go to Alabama. She goes, well, I'm better than I was, but I'm not where I need to be. She goes, but you know what? I miss you and I want to see you. I said, that's all you need to say. I'll get my ass to Alabama. So, or I mean, let's try that again. I'll get my ass to Colorado, then we'll figure out Alabama. But I already got another load because this is what we do. let's talk about numbers. What did this last 5 days earn us, basically? Because the first job paid $3,020. Second job paid $1,298.20, so basically 13. So you got 43.15. I'm just rounding off, guys. So 43 something. I had $100 some on the second one for fuel expenses and def. No food, because you know, I got that big refrigerator freezer in there and I bring all my stuff. I spent like 40 bucks at Dollar General at the beginning of the week. Still had stuff left over. Stopped there again, ready for the next week. That's the way to go, okay? But the first trip, I went through a lot of wind. So my expenses were almost $600, 5 something. So I figured that 34, 35 something, I just rounded in my head. I got all the numbers written down, but I just haven't taken time. But $3,500 for 5 days. I could have done it in 4 days, but you know, I was stuck in Wyoming for the wind. So you guys that are watching these videos and you're messaging me going, hey, I'm stuck in Wyoming, what do I do? I don't know, you got an iPad? You know, you got a bed? Because if not, you're going to a hotel. Because you might be there for, like me, it was 12 hours, but that I had to set, but I was at the end of my time anyway, so I think I had to waste an extra 5 or 6 hours there. But some people are there for 2-3 days, okay? And then they ask me, what do I do if I get there? Can I go somewhere else? Not really. If you're in Cheyenne, I mean, your only option is to go up I-25 and go around all the way around that way, or go down 25 to Denver and go all the way around that way. But you could have a snowstorm in Colorado, that's not gonna get you there. You could have a snowstorm up the other way, plus I-25 could be shut down. So you have to make that decision way before you get to Nebraska, if you're gonna go up top, or before you get out of Nebraska and go to Colorado. So if you've already committed to Cheyenne, you're shit out of luck, okay? Let's throw that out there. Is the truck clean? Yes, the truck's always clean. People give me shit about this. They're like, William, we know you because your truck's clean. You know why that truck's clean? Because that's sister wife. And we take care of sister wife just like we take care of number one wife, Robin. You know what? It's like your wife, guys. If you're not taking care of your wife and your hands are not on her all the time, somebody else's hands will be on her. So hope that helped you out. Maybe that just saved somebody's marriage. If not, that's just what it is. I feel better, and I feel that when I look clean, nice, presentable going down the road, that the truck holds together. Maybe that's just something stupid in my head. I think that sister wife tries to take care of me like I try to take care of her. Plus, for the dot agents that are out there looking to bust people all the time, I think if you look clean, look good, your stuff looks right, taken care of, it's all shiny, they figure, oh, well, you know, if he's doing that, he's probably doing everything else. So that's the other thing I threw out there. But I don't think there's a whole lot more to talk about. William's already got his load. He's going to do this all over again. He's going to go right back out west, and maybe some snow popping up. So we're going to be working with snow, you know, whatever. Sometimes I'd rather work with snow than wind. I can handle the ice and snow driving, slowing down, taking my time, but the wind just sucks the life out of me. Well, let's talk about my air conditioner, because everybody keeps asking what I'm going to do to keep this thing cool. So let's talk about the air conditioner. Well, let's try that again, because for some reason I bumped the button or this thing just shut off on its own. It's never done that before. So DJI, you better not have screwed anything up with my new update. Anyways, let's start all over again, because you're not going to know I even have this air conditioning unit in. There's nothing going to be hanging out the windows. Where it's going to vent, it's going to vent between the box and the cab, so you're not going to see anything. And then it's going to pull the cold air up, put it right in where I need it. It's going to run off the solar generator and the battery that it has built in, so that I can make it 8 hours. That's what I need it for, is just that sleeping time. I don't sleep more than 6 anyway, so it'll work. The reason I haven't been using that solar generator in the summertime is because, or in the wintertime, is because a lot of times I'm running that heater longer because it's been cold, or I just don't use it. I just wrap up in blankets, and I really haven't needed it, but I can't sleep when it's hot. So the air conditioning is going to be my most important thing. I don't like having my back open because, you know, thievery and all that stuff out there. You got cameras and stuff. But if I can keep this thing self-contained and in control, nobody knows anything what's going on in there. Just you guys that watch the YouTube channel. So I will have the air conditioning working. I have my refrigerator. It'll run my microwave. So I don't even have to start that generator. That generator's for air tools. That generator's for the air compressor. It's for more of emergencies type stuff. But it's there if I need it, you know? It was a cheap investment, and I use it all the time. It's made it so I could work this winter and not worry about stuff like that. So that's the plan for the air conditioner, because Billy asked me today, because he's in Arizona sweating his ass off, and he's like, oh, where's the air conditioner idea? Well, Billy, there you know the idea. But I'll get it all hooked up, and you can see that I got all my junk food stuffed in there, wipes, Robin's headrest, blankets, everything that I need. I mean, this thing works. And when I fold that seat up, guys, and my feet hang over that way, 6'3" works perfect. What I'd like to do is buy some kind of plastic unit, have it molded so that I pull the window down, that it just slides right in here and fits tight, and I can put a locking system on it so that nobody could push in and get into the truck. And then I would have this little bubble that would set out here like this at night when I'm sleeping. And that's what I'm working on. So any of you guys out there that come across this YouTube channel, you know where I can get something like that made. Because could you imagine if I could just sleep straight out? And I could do that. But I need something that's like a bulletproof plastic, something that's even stronger than the windows, so I don't have to worry about somebody trying to break into the truck right there. I mean, because even if they do, sitting over there, I'm in a perfect shot to take them out, right? Got to throw that in there. But could you imagine if that window went down and a little bubble pushed out, about this far out, and you could just sleep straight out? Do I have too much time to think? Yes, I have too much time to think. And I'm telling you, if you're doing this job and you're driving all day, your mind's always going, you got too much time to think. But that would fix my bed problem, so it worked perfect. And then when me and Robin were sleeping in there together, it would work perfect. We could both sleep straight. I wouldn't have to squeeze into her and cause any problems. I wouldn't have to lay at an angle and mess her up. So the bed would work perfect. The air conditioning would work perfect. We could make food. We'd pop out our little chairs, pop out our little table, set out there this summer when we're out in Oregon or wherever we're at, enjoying life, letting RV Transport pay for all this stuff. I've got this figured out. I spent 13 months making money and figuring this shit out. So there's a little sneak peek at my air conditioning setup. I know a lot of guys set it in the back, pump it out the window. I don't want it to look that way. And I want this truck to look like it's not a work truck when I'm not working. The reason everything's in there right now is to show you. Right now it's a work truck, And right there, Wave Express. Let's throw out another one to them, because you know what? None of this would be possible without Wave, because they've made it very nice for me and Robin. They've helped us. They've showed us, they've been there. They've had to work for me. They've kept me busy. And I appreciate it, and Robin appreciates it. Our lifestyle is because of Wave. So I like to throw that out there. If you use my name in the referral, you get my help. You get some of the guys that are already in my referrals helping out. We try to help you guys. You get all this. That extra money pays for all these ideas that I come up with to see if they work before you waste your hard-earned money. Plus it gets you to work for the company where you can get that referral money too. Robin leaves everything down in the description below. So all you got to do is click on down there. It'll take you right to Wave. And if they turn you down right away, call them. Keep calling them. Keep calling them till you get to talk to Jennifer. She's the safety girl. She can tell you, safety woman, sorry, Jennifer. She can tell you why they were turned down. Maybe it's a clerical error. Maybe it's something you can take care of on your end. Maybe you can get it fixed. If not, then go to work for Horizon or go to work for Indiana. Then turn around and come to these guys once you got a little time on the job somewhere else. Or if it's a ticket or whatever it is, it falls off, okay? If you have something against you on DOT, that's gonna get you turned down right away. You got a lot of accidents, a lot of speeding tickets. There's nothing you can do about that stuff. This happens to me every day. Somebody reaches out to me, hey, Wave, turn me down. I tell them, stay on top of them. Make sure that it's just not something it's stupid that you can't fix. Then they text me back, you know what? I got it taken care of. Does it work for everybody? No, but it might work for you. Don't give up. Never give up. That's what this whole thing's about. I wouldn't be doing this. The people that are following me and doing this, they were people that gave up. We don't give up. The people that subscribe to this channel, they don't give up. Sister wife looks great, doesn't she? You know what you guys should do? I got to throw something else in there. This will get Robin riled up. I have decals that say Riverstone Life, YouTube, for the back window, okay? Then I come around here and I have Sister Wife in big letters that go across the windshield. Then I have our Riverstone license plate to go on the front. Would you imagine how much better this truck would look? Robin doesn't want us to stand out, and I understand. Even Wave wanted to get me to wrap it with all the decals and everything on. I'm like, yeah, then I can't make it look like it's not. So Robin says, if we leave it like this when we take everything off, a lot of people don't know who we are. And I agree with her on that. But when I used to have all the decals on there, I felt that we found more people on the road and we met more people, plus more people subscribed because they seen our stuff. They driving down the road, they check us out, they pull us up on YouTube, they meet us at a gas station or whatever, or they leave little notes on the truck saying, hey, we've just subscribed. We're not getting that anymore, okay? Maybe it's because our vehicles are not striped up anymore with all of our decals and stuff. But this is what Robin wants. So guys, if you think Robin is wrong, put down in the comments, Robin, you're wrong. William's right. Stripe that damn thing back up. Let everybody know who you are. Or, William, listen to your wife because she knows what she's talking about. Okay? Because she might be right. Because if I had all that stuff on there, you think it's a lot more chance of me getting a dot inspection every time I turn around? The reason I don't really care about that is because I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, even though you can't control everything because sometimes a light doesn't work, you don't know, they pull you over, and then you're shit out of luck. But when it comes to doing everything, I am trying to do that as an example for everybody out there so that if I tell you something, that I'm telling you the right stuff. And if I'm not telling you right, then I'm trying to figure it out myself so that I get it right. The reason I talk about that stuff is I've gotten a lot of new people in this that have already got their first inspection. So I'm sure that that was a little spooky the first time when that happens because it hasn't happened to me yet. Let's go find some wood, right? Because, you know, I'm glad that it hasn't, but maybe it's because the truck's clean. I'm doing the speed limit. I'm following the laws. I'm going through the way stations like I'm supposed to. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to, so nothing just pops out at them. So maybe the Riverstone Life YouTube decals would pop out and that would get me inspected, right? So you know what I'm gonna do because I've been going 13 months and getting pretty lucky with this. And I like to keep this shit real. So when I tell you, let's knock on some wood, we're gonna knock on some wood because that's what I do. But you know what? Now I need to get back to the house, get my bed all made up, get my tires wiped down, get my air fresheners in there, get that chicken to Robin so she can cook me a really good dinner tonight, have some quality time with the family. So you know how this all works, right? Sister wife, Robin, and me, the Riverstone Life, always